Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. It's episode 198. We the Cooker Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I am Dave.
What's new in your life, Dave?
Not much.
Not much, yeah. I have started going to Halloween Horror Nights. It started September 1st. And
I thought of something, by the way, but
Okay.
continue with yours.
I have realized that I have a bit of a fear of small people. Now, I'm not calling out midgets here, which I don't think is politically correct to say anymore, but I'm not calling out the midgets. But I mean like people that are like under 5 feet. I don't know when you become legally a midget, a small person, a little person.
I think if you're under 4 feet.
Is it 4 feet?
Or like 3.5.
I don't know what the height is, right? But like there's little people, and then there's just like really short people. And really short people freak me out, especially if they're like children. And I realize this fear because of one of the haunted houses is The Exorcist, based off the new movie that is coming out very soon in October.
The priest's exorcist or something?
Huh?
Right? The priest's exorcism or something?
No, just The Exorcist.
There's another one coming out?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And so, like, as you probably know, based on the original Exorcist, which I don't know if you've ever seen it. I never have. I know the movie, though. You know, little girl gets possessed and she fucking gets like, they get like deformed, right? But they're like, they're little because they're children. And so I realized going into this house, these scare actors that they have playing them probably are not children, but they do a very good job of making them look like children, and they're very small. And I am terrified. And when they move quick, when small people move fast, I'm done. I'm out. Fast moving or like crawling, out. It's fucked. I went through the house one time. I've already gone 3 nights, and I'm probably going again after we record tonight. I will not do that house again. I'll do like all the other ones more than once. I will not do that one again.
What's the point of going more than once? Anyways.
What do you like, going through the house more than once?
Yeah.
You get to like see more stuff. Sometimes it like you're like, oh, that wasn't really that scary. Let me like, maybe it was like that group of people like wasn't like on their best, or like maybe it was just like the time, because you're walking through is like a big fucking conga line. So like sometimes you go through and they scare the person like 3 in front of you, and then by the time you get there, it's not their cue again. So like they don't jump out and scare you. So like you're still like scared because you're like, the anxiety's there, but like the scare never happens. And so like sometimes you want to go through to be like, I want to see if it's better or if it's worse or if it's different.
Right. Okay.
You go through again. Plus it gives you time to like look. So like by the 3rd time or 4th time I go through some of these houses, I'm not scared anymore. I'm just looking around at like the set, because they do a very nice job of like making it look really cool. Like Stranger Things is a house this year, which is, I don't know if you've ever watched Stranger Things, a phenomenal show.
Yeah, I beg to differ.
What?
I beg to differ.
I love it.
I watched the first episode.
That's it.
And I was like, this does not interest me at all.
Such a good show. But they did a Stranger Things house this year based off the most recent season. And it is, in my opinion, a very good house. A lot of people are like ranking it pretty low because it's not super scary, which I like. I prefer a not scary haunted house because I just like to enjoy it, you know? I don't want to be scared.
Yeah.
But little people, not little people, short people.
Are these haunted houses like, because you've been to the haunted, not the catacombs that we have here or wherever, the one like.
Yeah, the one we all went to that one year.
Yeah. I think so. Like, you know how that one was like, it was obviously like pitch black in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it felt like you had to be like this because like they had stuff on the inside to make it.
One of the houses did that we went through there. But they're not all, I don't know if you remember the one, I was just talking about this the other day. The one that year that was like a swamp. And you were like walking over like bridges, like over water. So like that's how a lot of these are. It's like it's open, So like there's one this year called Yeti, and you're walking through like a campground. Um, and in my opinion, they're more Bigfoot than they are Yeti, but that's neither here nor there. So you're walking through like a campsite. So it's pretty wide open. You know, like you at one point you go through a cabin, and then you're in the backyard by the fire pit. And so like it's pretty like open, but then there are some where you're like, there's one you walk through a bunch of curtains, and that freaks me out because you don't know
And I
what's on the
hate
other side of that.
curtains.
Fuck curtains, dude.
Do they can't touch you, right?
No.
And how close can they get to you though?
Oh, dude. Hand was in face the other day.
Oh my god, bro! I would want to hit them so bad, and you
I
can't hit them
got
either.
I no, oh God, no. People get like in serious trouble for touching the scare actors.
Don't fucking scare me, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. So like the other day when they got me really good, I got stopped at the curtain, and they were like, "How many's in your party?" And I was like, "2." And they go, "Just hang out right here," because they'll like, you know, switch out the cast. They'll switch out the
Yeah.
actors throughout, or like periodically throughout the night. And so it seemed like an odd time to be stopped because we were almost at the end. I think something might have happened and they had to do like a quick swap, like unexpectedly. And it took longer than it usually takes. So we were stopped there for a while. So like where we were stopped, there was one person who kept jumping out and like just because he had to, but like even though we all knew it was happening, he just had to keep doing it. And then I knew there was going to be somebody on the other side of the curtain because I actively saw them switching while the guy was holding me there. Because there was like a small slit in the curtain, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And so he goes, "All right, you're good to go." And I'd waited there for like 5 minutes. So now it's just me leading this whole line through the house behind me. And I go, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's about to jump out at me. And I don't know how much longer is left of this house. So I was fucking scared. And so I open the curtain, and the second my head goes through, big fucking monster jumps out, hand in my face, and I duck, scream, and run. And I just booked it out of the house. I didn't even look at the rest of I got scared a few more times. I didn't fucking look at anything. I just kept running. I was terrified. I mean, it was fun, but like then you walk out and you're laughing because you're like, fucking, that was good.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
So no, something about I don't know.
Damn.
There's something about the Halloween horror, maybe not Halloween Horror Nights, but something scary.
Some sort of haunted house. Yeah.
I mean, I know. Well, since I can't remember that, I was talking to a coworker today about like possibly wanting to text people to see if they wanted to go to the drive-in because I haven't been. I did not go to
Love the drive-in. Yeah.
didn't go to the drive-in at all this year.
That's
And but there's like not that there's no good movies out, but because the ones there's a double feature of Oppenheimer and Barbie
obviously, yeah.
out, and I was like,
but you're spending a long time at the drive-in if you go to see those movies.
I know. So it's like
you'll be there till what, 2:00 in the morning?
I don't know if I care to see Barbie, and I definitely don't care to see a 3-hour Oppenheimer movie. From I've heard only 2 reviews about. Personally, one was it was boring, and which was amazing. So
if you don't like a movie where they spend a lot of time talking,
yeah, then fuck that movie.
Like it.
Yeah, no.
But it is a very, very good movie. Barbie is phenomenal.
Because 3 hours, how much of that is
talking?
Yeah.
Probably 2 hours and 50 minutes of it.
Yeah, that's so dumb. What kind of movie is that?
Dude, it's a good movie.
Yeah, no. So there's that.
Also get to see Florence Pugh's boobs.
There's those movies that are featured together. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and something else.
Yeah.
There's Gremlins and E.T.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then there's
E.T. hot take, not a good movie.
I don't care to I think I've maybe seen it once.
I think I've also seen it maybe 2 times.
And honestly, he creeps me out. He keeps me out.
He's a little weird looking.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just like, it's like one of those old movies that it's like, okay, we can let this die now. Like it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
It
It's
doesn't have
not
to
the
be good
best
anymore.
movie ever created
It's
because a
not.
guy flew on his bike over the
Yeah.
moon or something. The other one was, which is the possibility, but only one of the movies I would see is, made me think of it, was The Nun. But the second movie after that is Meg 2. And I'm like,
I do want to see that.
I'm not seeing Meg 2. I don't even know what Meg 1 is.
I haven't seen the first one. I don't know. Jason Statham, action movie, fights a shark. How cool can that be? Or
Yeah, it's
how
gotta
bad
be
can that
bad.
be?
It's
Huh?
gotta be bad.
Oh, I'm sure it's bad. It's like one of those really bad sci-fi movies.
Yeah. I'm not into that.
I love those really bad sci-fi movies.
So like you can of course see you can see one movie because like at the drive-in, the ticket pays for
Both.
one, or yeah, pays for both. But I'm saying like the cost to see both of those movies is the price of one. So
Yes, yeah. It's not like you're wasting money by leaving after the first
yeah,
movie. And a lot of people do. A lot of people just go to see one movie.
right.
You know what? I
So
don't think you can show up late though.
I don't I don't know.
Like if you wanted to go see the second movie, you couldn't just like, well, the first movie will end around 11 p.m. So we'll get there at 11. I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, but you could like take a quick nap, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you go, you just
You're like, I'll pay the, go see both of them, get a good parking spot,
just knock out.
show up. Yeah, it's like, I'll go to bed. So it's like, okay, maybe the Nun, and that
I
one,
have
Nun two.
zero
Sorry,
desire to see
the Nun.
the Nun.
I can't remember. I feel like I've seen the first Nun,
I did not, and I don't want to. It
or
looks so creepy.
or I can't remember. No, I saw. Actually, no, I don't think I saw the Nun. I've seen like previews because I was like, that's creepy as shit. But I've seen like Annabelle Comes Home.
I didn't see any of those movies either.
The what was it? No, not The Exorcist. What's the one? Oculus. I think there was another Oculus movie that came out.
Was there?
Um, or maybe I'm just confusing everything together. I don't know. But I see those movies and I'm 100% scared during all of them because I'm just like, yo,
Oh,
what?
yeah. I can watch like the Scream movies. We were watching them the other night, the first two. And like I can watch those no problem because it's just like that's like a slasher movie. Like it doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
But like shit with like demons and stuff where they're trying to like actively jump scare you, like the fucking Insidious movies.
Oh, Insidious. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Those movies, dude.
I think that was a new one that came out.
There is a
Not
new
like
Insidious.
recently.
I don't think it's out yet, but it's about to be out.
Well, then there's one prior that came out. I think I saw that one too.
Insidious Chapter 3 scared the ever loving shit out of me.
That's a old. I have to see.
That's a weird one.
But those ones, it's like, yeah, I'm definitely scared of seeing, like, watching them. Like, I'm like, but like, I was in the movie theater and legitimately screamed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But then immediately, oh, Insidious: The Red Door. I saw that one. I think.
That's
the one that's coming out, right?
Okay, I don't remember.
2023, it came out July 7th.
Oh, so it is out.
So then, no, I did not see that one.
So the third one, I don't think it's called Chapter 3. I just called it that.
Let me just look up the Insidious movies.
Regardless, they're all fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And they're really good with jump scares. And like that, and so like I have watched them, but I saw the third one in theaters and I legitimately shat my pants.
Insidious: The Last Key.
Yeah, that one.
That one came out in 2018.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's Chapter 3. There's Insidious,
fuck.
Insidious Chapter 2, Insidious Chapter 3, Insidious: The Last Key.
Then maybe I didn't see The Last Key. Fuck me, dude.
And then there's Insidious: The Red Door that came out in July. I don't know. Either way, there's one that I saw, and there's a few that I saw. But either way, I like screamed in the movie theater, but like I immediately started laughing. right after.
Yeah, because like you're like, and then it's like,
You're
I'm a
like, oh
fucking
shit.
bitch. Yeah.
So like those ones, and I'm like all ready to just like be like, what the
Yeah,
fuck, bro?
I watch like this.
Yeah.
And like when you know something's coming and you're like,
Like, ah, fuck. I'm like,
don't
here we
fucking
go.
do it.
Yeah. Like this, like the one part of the movie, and I don't remember which one, but like he goes to um there's like a hole in the wall, and I'm like, and he starts to like, he's like, oh, what is this? And then they, or whoever it was, and they start looking in the hole, the music is building, 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 and I'm just like, fuck. I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
It's coming.
So yeah,
Um,
I don't like watching them, and I do like watching them, I guess.
yeah.
But I have to. I have to watch something before I go to bed.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch something more upbeat and
Yeah, I
funny.
gotta watch funny.
Gotta watch
gotta
Friends
watch-
right before bed.
Yeah. Because I ain't keeping that in my mind.
No, fuck that. God forbid you have a nightmare. God forbid.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, the whichever one I was watching, it's like their bed was over like a stake. Like somebody cursed their house. And so they had to go under there, under like the crawl space of the house, and like pull that out. And they had to like go find the person who did this. They're like, well, why you curse our house, my man, whatever. I don't know. And
Never heard of this movie.
and it's like, bro, what the fuck? You're telling me like somebody could put that shit under my house and then I'm fucking like cursed or something?
I don't think that could actually happen at all.
No, I don't think it could. Well, it can if you believe in it. And I don't believe in it, but it just creeps me out.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Let's see.
Do you wear Crocs, Dave?
I do not.
Do you like Crocs? Would you wear Crocs?
No, because like I wouldn't use them for like the right purpose, because like I cannot wear shoes.
What is the right purpose of a Croc?
They're just like slide-ons that you can wear like anywhere.
Yeah.
And
Put
most
them in
people
sport mode though.
most people wear them, I'd say, not most people, I guess if you're going out, I don't know, without socks.
Yeah.
I cannot do that
No.
ever. So it's like, and if I did have them, I guess like if I was in a situation where it was like, oh man, I wish I had Crocs, because then like, I guess in that situation, I could just take my socks off and then.
I mean, you could do socks with Crocs with socks, rather.
Yeah, I know. So I'm sure they're fine.
Could I convince you? Now, listen, I hate Crocs, right? I think
Why?
they're the ugliest things in the world.
Oh.
But could I convince you to wear Shrek themed Crocs?
Oh, I saw those. Somebody, where did I see those? Yeah, I wouldn't wear those.
You neither would. These are the worst fucking thing. First, like I said, Crocs, dumbest shit in the world. I don't care how many people hate me after I say that. They're so fucking stupid. They are a pointless shoe. They do nothing for you. And they look bad. And why would you ever want Shrek Crocs?
I mean, the regular Croc, I mean, it's just a Croc, whatever.
It's a stupid shoe.
Okay. I suppose.
They're again pointless, ugly, stupid. Why would I wear shoes that have holes in them?
Because they're just slip-on shit.
It doesn't matter what they are.
They're just like, hey, slip-ons, and then you can just, if you go walk in a river or something, I don't know, they're not going to fill up.
Then I'll just wear flip-flops.
You're not going to wear flip-flops because they're not going to stay in your fucking foot.
Neither will the Croc.
Yeah, they will. Sport mode. They stay in your foot a lot better than a sandal would. Not a sandal, a flip-flop.
That's the other thing. Yeah, just to put a sandal on.
Because I tell you what. Fucking a flip-flop. I hate when that fucking thong thing just goes in between because I'm trying to walk in water or something like that's uncomfortable. These 100% are gonna fall off if I'm trying to walk.
You wearing socks with those right now?
100%.
Okay.
All the time.
I'm wearing flip flops right now, sockless, obviously.
Flip flops, like actual flip flops. Ew.
Thong and all.
I hate flip flops.
See, I
Those
don't
I
mind the
hate.
feeling of something between my toes, but like only between my first and second toe.
Yeah, well, there's a bigger space.
Yeah, don't
You
put
don't
anything
feel
else
it as
between any of my
much.
toes.
Um,
But I do know what you mean. Like when you're walking in a stream and you're wearing flip flops and it like the current pulls against
yeah, dude.
and it
It's like,
fucking digs into the fucking cavity.
uh-uh.
It's not pleasant, but I'd rather wear these. I'd rather go barefoot than wear Crocs.
Yeah, I'd go barefoot before I wear a type of shoe because my feet just get sweaty.
True.
So they're flopping all over the place in a flip flop, in a sandal, in a slide, in a croc. I'm gonna feel that my foot is sweating,
Yeah, and it's the worst.
and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
So that's why I just wear socks, or I'll
Yep.
go barefoot and deal with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't convince me to get that croc, especially.
I didn't. I was hoping I couldn't.
Yeah.
Just wanted to see. What was your level of love of Shrek?
Zero.
You don't like Shrek at all?
No, I do, but I wouldn't ever.
You wouldn't buy his Crocs.
Yeah, no. Sorry,
fair.
you
Sorry,
made enough
Shrek.
money.
Did you have something you wanted to say? I thought you were going somewhere. Not going somewhere. I thought it sounded like you were leading into something.
No, but I can tell you what's when you asked me at the beginning when I said I thought of something.
Yeah, what's up?
I am doing an unboxing.
Little unboxing.
I already unboxed it, but
I see that. Yeah, it looks opened. You want to talk us through this unboxing?
so this unboxing is because I am going potentially, I think I want to. I'm going to start dirt bike racing.
Oh God.
So I got a new helmet.
On the edge of my seat.
And it's really nothing special. I mean, it is just a helmet, but might as well.
It's more of an unbagging than an unboxing.
Yeah.
That is pretty sick. And what's the difference between this and your old helmet?
Well, my old helmet is fucking definitely not going to save my head.
Okay.
Because it's from Walmart and it's
Still does
just
the
Bell.
job.
This is DOT approved.
Oh.
So, and I think the one that I have is more like probably like BMX helmet or like mountain biking helmet where you're not going
Super fast.
as fast.
Yeah.
So I got these goggles too.
So you're going to become a dirt bike racer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hobby of mine.
Okay.
Classic America.
Oh, those are awesome.
Yeah, bro. Got the pants and everything, boots that you see dirt bike riders wear.
You got special boots?
Yeah.
How much money did you spend?
I dropped a penny.
Yeah, clearly. Couple pennies.
It's a couple hundred, I think. Not too bad. I had some Amazon points.
Oh, there you go.
For my credit card, so that helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Put that back in the bag later. But yeah, so I'm looking to get a new dirt bike.
Yeah.
That'll
cost a penny. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing cheaper than like I'm trying to get it hopefully newer, like maybe 2015 and up.
Yeah.
But it's not going under $5,000. So that'll be something. Or I'll just race the 125 and be fucking a piece of shit with a slow bike compared to everyone else. There's different classes, obviously. Like the class I would be wouldn't be with the 250s.
Yeah.
They'd be with my class. But if you ask, or if you like look, it's like a 125 for how much I've been riding and how old I am. It's like, okay, you don't need a 125 anymore. So I'd like something bigger.
Nice.
250's good.
I got a little story about a new Florida man story, really, is what it is.
Florida man, yes.
Yeah, Florida man. This one has been arrested for trying to cross the Atlantic in a human-powered hamster wheel.
What's the problem with that?
You can't give your passport to anybody if you're just going across the ocean, and that's illegal.
Well, just bring it with you and somebody can fucking Coast Guard him.
Well, the Coast Guard got him. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, obviously. Someone arrested him.
They intercepted him about 70 miles off Tybee Island, which is technically a part of Georgia, on August 26th. He was a marathon runner, so he had it in him. He had a real chance.
Yeah.
Refused to leave the vessel for 3 days. Let me just show you what this thing looked like. Honestly, like pretty impressive.
Okay.
I don't know why they put a picture of a hamster, but like that thing was buoyant as fuck.
I feel like he could have called somebody.
Yeah, and said what?
And be like, hey, I'm about to cross the Atlantic. Here's my information.
Yeah, I don't think that's allowed still.
Why?
Because it's like you can't like just legally just risk your own life for a stupid thing. I don't think you can. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Fucking my life.
Yeah, but
he's not risking it. He did the math. Looked like his thing was gonna float.
Clearly, he didn't make it, so he didn't do the math well. 3 days, he only made it 70 miles. Granted, he is just like walking.
Yeah, he wasn't in any rush. Did it sink? No, he got stopped because
the
Coast Guard.
Well, it doesn't really say. I mean, I'm gonna assume if he's not dead, he was arrested. But like, what if there was a storm? He's trying to cross the Atlantic. It's hurricane season.
That's his own fault. That's one less person we have to deal with.
I guess, yeah.
Because they decided to risk their life for a stupid reason. But imagine,
I'm sure the Coast Guard has like rules of like what you're not allowed to put in or like what you're allowed to have in the ocean.
I guess.
If he had just made it out to open water,
yeah, he'd have been fine.
He would have been fine. That's what's that called when you make it out that far?
International waters.
International waters. Yeah, no laws exist.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he just needed to make it a little bit further.
Yeah. At what point is it international water?
Probably halfway, maybe. I don't know.
Right, but then how much of it is international?
The rest of the way.
No, because then that water would belong to.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The other coast.
I just say it's all international water when I get out there.
Dave's in the lake. It's international water. It's fine.
No, like we have our shit.
Yeah.
And then once I cross that line, it's like, all right, it's international water.
That's not what that means.
That's what I took it as.
You're wrong.
But it makes sense.
Just because you are traveling internationally does not make their water international water. International water means it's in between two nations. It doesn't belong to anybody.
Yeah, I got that now.
So I don't know if it's like 100 miles off the coast, 200 miles off the coast. There is a point where it becomes international water, and then there's a point where it no longer is international, and it's you're in Europe's water, Africa's water.
International water line. I don't even know. How far off U.S. coast is international waters? Once a vessel is in waters that are more than 24 miles off the coast of a country, they are considered to be on the high seas and in international waters.
Then he was
24 miles.
fine.
Yeah.
He was 70 miles off the coast.
The laws used to govern in these waters are based on the country where the ship is registered and the flag it is flying.
He didn't have a flag.
Maybe.
No, I'm telling you, he didn't have one. So, like, why did the U.S. Coast Guard get him?
Yeah.
If he was in international water, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Well, this one says how far off Florida is
shit.
international waters.
What's it say?
It says about 200 nautical miles.
What's the difference between a nautical mile and a regular mile?
I do not know.
Well, let's just assume for the sake of it that it's 200 regular miles. That changes along the coast? So he was 70 miles off the coast of Georgia, technically.
Something just I was like, I
Wow.
definitely saw something.
I thought I saw something. Maybe it'll fix itself this time.
Here's some things you think about next
I'm
time.
being hacked, I swear.
Get your paperwork in order first and foremost. You want to make sure you have your passport along with that. I think as long as if he would have just had his passport,
yeah,
then he would have been fine. Then he should be fine.
Well, there's nothing saying he didn't have it. So, really, I'm not sure why he got in any sort of trouble.
I don't know.
Somebody said, why is this even illegal?
I mean, yeah.
Passports for one, that's what I said. And also the fact that you're endangering yourself and it will definitely end badly.
Who?
Yeah.
That's who? Him.
That's on him.
Yeah. And it's on him.
This isn't an arrestable offense. Maritime law only counts for ships and submersibles. This is neither. Huh?
People make choices. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
This one said, this person's comment said, guys, the law clearly states thee may not cross thy ocean in a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Is he still under arrest, I wonder?
I doubt it. It was probably just,
yeah,
hey, bro,
they were just like, hey, you can't do that. Take it home.
Yeah. I mean, they probably I would say arrested him because he's not gonna be like, hey, walk back.
Yeah, they had to, it was more of a rescue than a.
They took him out and took the thing out.
Yeah.
Most likely.
And they taking you back. They probably kept the device and sent him home.
Yeah, they're like, I wonder how we can use this.
Yeah. Gonna see hamster wheels out there in the next war.
Right. Yeah. I think let him be.
If he dies, we're one less idiot.
Exactly.
If he makes it.
He made it. Hey, dude, that's pretty cool. He's in the news. And he gets interviewed.
If he made it, as long as he's got his passport.
Right. Have your passport, dude.
Yeah. We let fucking Nick Walenda walk over Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Had his passport.
Right. He had it on his pocket, didn't he?
Yeah.
In his in a plastic bag and
pulled
it out
baggie,
to the other side. Did he start in Canada or US?
US. So I don't really see what the problem is. This guy can walk on a fucking.
It's probably like one of those things where it was like.
What's that called?
A tightrope.
He can walk on a tightrope, but this guy can't hamster wheel his way across the ocean.
It was probably like one of those things where, like I said, if he would have just called somebody and been like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this."
Yeah, I think they would have said no.
They probably would have said no. But like either way, what I'm going with is it's probably one of those things that's like, dude, I don't even know if this is illegal. So before you get hurt, we're just no. We're just taking you back. We're saying it's illegal. you shouldn't be doing this,
Yeah.
or like one of those things.
Hmm.
Like, dude, we don't even know what you're doing, and it's probably not good.
I feel like they should have just given him the chance to make it.
He would have been out there for a while.
I think what happens is if you call for help, like if you just go do something stupid like this, and then you have to call the Coast Guard to come and rescue you, that's where you can get arrested.
Did he do that?
I don't know, but what I'm saying is like maybe that could have been what happened. Is like he made it out there. No, because it said he refused to leave the vessel for 3 days.
Yeah, exactly.
So they came up. They were like, "Hey, bud, what are you doing?" He goes, "I'm going to Europe, going to London." And they were like, "You can't." And he goes, "Well, I am."
Maybe it's because it's not a registered
Vessel. I don't know if it needs to be. I can take any boat in the ocean.
Yeah, that's registered, you dipshit.
I can take any floatable thing into the ocean.
Yeah. So you're saying, okay, yeah. So if he brought a kayak,
Right.
I don't know.
I think though, if the Coast Guard has to come, if something had gone wrong, which I don't think it did in this case, considering the fact that they said he wouldn't leave the vessel for 3 days. But if he had called and said, I'm sinking, or I'm in trouble, I need help, and he did this on his own stupidity, then he can get in trouble.
Right.
Whereas if it was like they called and they go, "Hey, our registered ship that was all on the up and up is sinking, we need help," they can't get in trouble. Unless they like sunk it themselves, in which case that's a huge issue in and of itself. I'm not up to date on my maritime law.
Yeah,
So
I have no idea.
all I know is that maybe you're right. And maybe he was just like arrested, like how people are. But then like it was just like bring him in and then they let him go because he didn't really break any laws.
I mean, there's a difference between being arrested and fucking
going to prison,
going to jail. Yeah. Or being detained.
Yeah.
Like he might have just been detained, but in the paper they were like, "Oh, this guy's been arrested."
Yeah.
So, goddamn media. Who knows?
I think that's a safe assumption that he is out of jail.
Yeah, there's no
He's
way.
a free man.
Yeah.
Doesn't make him any less stupid.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, like just take a boat or a plane like a normal person.
But clearly he built this, so that's why he wanted to do it. And inventors, they're as crazy as the next guy.
Yeah, I guess. Again, if he had made it, he would have been the talk of the town, and we would have had him walking across fucking Niagara Falls in a hamster wheel.
Yeah, on a tightrope.
It's only because he's not famous.
No. I mean, yeah, if he was famous, I'm sure.
If he was famous and he was like, "Guys, I'm doing," like he was like on TikTok, like, "I'm gonna walk across the Atlantic Ocean in a hamster wheel," we'd all be like, "Cool, like let's fucking go."
Right there would have got more attention than the proper things would have been made to be done if there's a proper way to do it.
I don't think there is. I think because it's a free country, you can do whatever you want.
That. See, I don't know.
He wasn't harming anybody else. He wasn't breaking any known laws.
Yeah.
And whatever, we have like 3 basic rights, right? When we're born, we have 3 rights, which is like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You can do whatever makes you happy, assuming it doesn't break any of the other laws that we have in place. This made him happy. He wasn't breaking any laws that we're aware of.
Yeah, see, you don't know that.
I don't know that, but based on the information I have in front of me, he did not break any laws. So therefore, what's the issue? The only time he would have been in any sort of trouble is when he got over to Europe.
Without a passport.
Without a passport. That would have been law number 1. If they have laws against shit like that in the water, but then that's on them to arrest him, not us. Sure, he might be one of ours, but
We don't claim him.
We don't claim anybody.
There's something else then. You just gotta you'll have to call the Coast Guard
and find out.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, why did you arrest whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Or they'll tell me they didn't arrest him. They'll be like, we just brought him back.
That could be it too. He might not even have gotten arrested. He's like, hey man. No. But no, I mean that would make no sense if he refused to get out of the thing. Some force had to be made if he's now back, I think.
Yeah.
3 days and then what, he gave up? I don't know. Maybe. 3 days is a long time.
It was a long time.
To just be in that thing.
To be refusing to... Where do you go to the bathroom?
You probably just peed outside a hole or something.
Yeah, but you just like dump it in the ocean?
Pee?
Dumping in the ocean?
I mean, yeah.
Did he bring enough water for this trip? Food?
He had 3 days. He had to have brought food and water.
Yeah, but 3 days, he only made it 70 miles.
All right.
So, did he bring enough food for the whole thing?
Yeah, probably. How long do you think that would take?
How many miles is it via the ocean from Florida to London?
I don't know. That's where it was, Florida. He said in Georgia.
Well, he was a Florida man, but they said they got him off the coast, 70 miles off the coast of an island that is Georgia's island. So I don't know if he was because he was probably going up, going up at an angle.
Yeah.
So kind of had to pass by Georgia a little bit.
So I'm just gonna say Georgia.
Georgia to London.
How far between Georgia? And that's where he was going, London, or you're just saying London?
It said London. He said he was going to run to London.
Oh, cool. London, Canada. Thanks.
There's a London in Canada?
I mean, this is the center of Georgia.
Okay, that's not helpful.
So, I mean, it says 4,227 miles.
From the center of Georgia to London.
To somewhere to London. To the middle of London.
What was it again? Give me the number.
4,227.
Okay, so let's just assume 4,000.
Yeah.
Let's round it way down. He made it 70.
Yeah.
In 3 days.
Yeah.
So he had a long time to go.
Let's see. 4,000 divided by 70. And so 70 in 3 days. So then times 3.
Are you sure about
that? Okay, so
divided
4,000
by 3.
miles.
Right?
4,000 miles.
Yeah.
Divided by, well, let's just
every time
we
do math on this podcast, I hate ourselves. I hate us a little bit more because we're.
Well, let me just see what
stupid.
70 divided by 3 is, which is 23. So 23 miles per day.
Okay.
So 4,000 divided by
23. Big number, huh?
What am I getting there? What's coming out? The days?
How many days? Yeah.
173 days it would take.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez. I mean, yeah, he's just walking.
What was the number you got when you did 4,000 divided by 70 times 3?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Divided by 70 times 3, I did?
Yeah.
171. So I was right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So 175 days, let's round up. It's probably going to take him 200 because you figure he's got a nap every now and again.
Yeah.
200 days, the better part of a year for him to walk across the ocean.
I mean, maybe
got enough
he was
food
just,
and water for 200 days.
Maybe he was just going to Morocco.
He said he's going to London.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
I said, you asked to go, are you just making that up or did you say he was going to London? And I said, he said it's called the Run to London.
I didn't even hear you say, answer me.
Oh, Jesus. Talking to my goddamn self over here.
I literally asked the question and just was typing. Yeah.
A Florida man was arrested after trying to run to London across the Atlantic Ocean in a homemade hamster wheel.
Okay. Yeah. So.
And he was intercepted by the Coast Guard. See, intercepted makes me think he didn't call. They just came and interrupted his grand old time.
Run. Yeah.
I blame the Coast Guard.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are, so I don't know who's wrong.
I don't know the rules. Yeah. Because maybe you cannot take anything you want into the ocean. I thought you could. If it floats, it floats, you know? Them's the rules.
London from I say, can I kayak to London from America? Cheap flights to London.
You know why?
Because
US kayak is a like a booking website.
And I canoe. How long would it take to canoe from the US to Europe? Assuming you can sail 24 hours a day, you are looking at 17 to 18 days. Well, that's not somebody walking, Joe.
I guess, but he was in essentially a boat of sorts.
Yeah, but not moving fast enough.
Yeah,
clearly.
17 to 18 days.
And now he. Well, are we looking at this wrong? Because he was caught 70 miles off the coast.
Right.
But that took him 3 days?
I don't know.
Exactly. Because
he just said he refused to leave for 3 days.
Yeah, so that means they caught him. They stopped him and then he refused to leave for 3 days. So who knows how long it took to do the first 70 miles.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
Because let's just say this then. Average person walks a mile in how long?
15 minutes.
Yeah. So.
Was he walking or was he running? He called it the Run to London.
True. Let's say 10 minutes then.
Okay.
Even though he's a runner and he probably does it a lot quicker.
So 10 minutes, 1 mile.
So
that means it took him 700 minutes.
700 minutes.
Yeah. Fucking moron. 700 minutes to go 70 miles, which is how long?
I don't know.
Divided by 60. How many hours?
11 hours. 11.6.
Oh, he was making great time.
Yeah, dude. That's, we don't know if this is true.
Okay, well then.
So, yeah.
How long would it have taken him?
How do we figure that out?
How many miles was he going per hour? Yeah. So 700 divided by 70 divided by 11. You said it was 11 hours, right?
11.6.
Okay, let's round up to 12. So 700 divided by 12. Sorry, 70 divided by 12.
5.8.
So every hour he was going 5.8 miles. So we'll round up to 6. How many hours would it take him to make it 4,000 miles?
4,000 times 6.
Divided by 6.
Divided by 6. 666. Repeating.
666 hours?
So what was the 6 again?
Miles per hour.
6 miles per hour. and he has to go 4,000 miles.
So it would take him how many hours? 666?
So no, I have to
No,
multiply that, don't I?
no. Because you have miles every hour. And so I'm trying to go this many miles. How many hours?
Yeah, so 666 hours
Okay, what's that in days?
divided by 12.
Nope.
24. 24.
Yep.
27 days.
Oh, it's not so bad.
It's a lot better than 178.
It's a lot better than 200. Okay, so he would have made it there in 30 days. It would have taken him a month if he wasn't interrupted.
Yeah.
I would have let him do it.
Yeah. But what's done is done.
What is done is done. He might try again.
It is what it is.
Yep.
The end of the day.
End of the day, he was arrested.
Fucking, yeah. Either way. I mean, I still think it's a stupid idea.
Oh, 100%.
Can you stop eating those so weirdly?
I'm trying to break it in half.
Just keep seeing you shove a square in your mouth. And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Anyways.
They're so good, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So I put my helmet on earlier to try it, and it was a pretty tight fit. And like I read that it's like
something wrong with your eye?
Yeah, I have a headache, which is what I'm getting to.
Oh.
So I put the helmet
give
on
yourself
earlier.
a headache?
Yeah, like as soon as I took the helmet off, I was like, oh cool, I have a headache now.
Yeah. So
and
it's
like I read, it's
small.
supposed to be like, you know how every time you look at somebody, they got a helmet on, it's like
squish in the face all day. Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like they said it's supposed to be, tight.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it's a new helmet.
You don't want your head wobbling around in there.
Right. New helmet hasn't been broken in yet.
Yeah.
I have a medium-sized helmet for my motorcycle helmet, but my first one was a large. They said that one runs small, the one that I got a large in, so which would mean I have to size up.
Right.
So it's like, do I just deal with it? Like maybe it's just I gotta wear it a little bit.
Gotta wear it in.
They said you should wear it for like an hour. Read, write, do something, eat. And if it's like painful after a while, then you got size too small.
Are you gonna try that?
I probably will. Well, I'll probably eat first.
Like
and then I'll do something. Like watch TV.
Eat, then put it on, or like eat with it on?
I'm not gonna eat with it on. There's a fucking thing in my face.
No, you just
No, it's not that simple.
All right. Well, then
you ever try and if you didn't stab whatever you're eating, try and like if I'm trying to get rice.
What am I stabbing?
Go like a piece of steak. That will stay right there. That'll stay on your fork, and you could probably got it in your mouth. If I got rice.
How often do you eat rice?
Quite often. It's pretty simple to make.
I guess. I don't know. Just like eat a burger today or something.
Eat a burger.
What?
Do you want me to try and guide a burger into this part?
Yeah.
Then
or under.
Dude, it's not that easy.
You listen, you know how long we record this podcast every week? About an hour. Why didn't you put it on during the episode?
Well, because I got headphones on. And it's hard to get the headphones in.
Great. Now you're not going to fucking hear anything. You could eat.
And they said you shouldn't be able to put two fingers, which I cannot, in the back, like, back here. Up in. Hold on, let me see if I can shove this thing in here.
There's not a chance you can shove that.
I can't, but I can hear you.
Okay. So can you reach under?
Well, no, there's a thing here.
Oh, okay. Dude, you could fit a burger down the top.
Dude, no. I couldn't even, let's say the burger's like this, right?
You could fit a burger down there. that's, that's not the burger you're gonna be. Look, you can drink water, you can eat a burger. You might catch a few drippings, but yeah, I know what we're doing for your thumbnail picture. Feel free to talk at all, Dave.
I was focused. How's it look?
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
You couldn't eat a burger with the goggles on.
Definitely not.
No. Those fog up though, you're fucked.
Well, they're not going to fog up. There's nothing bringing the air into there.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all open.
You sound like
Darth Vader.
no. Bane from Batman.
Bane. Yeah. And that's
You
not
think
a
the darkness is your ally.
Oh, there's some fogginess.
Yeah, see?
It went away right away. There's not a D ring,
Yeah.
thankfully. It's just a you hear
Just a
that?
little clip.
Yeah. Like what's that called? You see this?
Oh, no, I don't know what that's called.
Like a
Strap.
like a ski boot.
Yeah, buckle.
Clicks a buckle. It's not a buckle.
I don't have the answer for you then. You gonna keep that on for the rest of the episode?
I might as well.
Okay.
Gotta
Well, I mean,
work.
I'm pretty much good. You know what's coming up?
9/11. What was that it? What? What's so funny?
You have no facial reactions because you can't see anything but your eyes. So you just went 9/11. Like you're planning something for the occasion.
Don't say that. The fuck? Dude, you can't even if I did say that, dude, I got a fucking American goggles on for right now for dirt biking. It
Yeah,
doesn't get more American than this.
that's true. You wouldn't bomb anything, or you wouldn't fly a plane in anything.
See, it's just a little tight. My cheekbones hurt.
Well, maybe you'll get like higher cheekbones from it. Where's the sun coming from?
Sun come up. Yeah, if I didn't have this thing here, I could probably cut this out. I mean, what's the point, you know?
I
To catch my drool or something? Like what?
You see, I keep licking my lips right now. I'm like every like 3 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah, what do we fucking got Bane and the Joker here?
I just, there's
Hey,
like
dude,
there's like dust, like violet
it's
square
like
dust.
it's like it's tiring to like smile or like
How
to speak.
how much are you smiling right now?
Well, I was just doing it and it kind of hurts.
Yeah, I don't know that you'd be smiling a lot while racing.
No, probably not. Yeah.
Anyways, trivia.
Okay.
I just wanted to point out that 9/11 is coming up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I'm happy I waited until this moment to do it.
Okay.
Just get real close to your microphone now, Dave.
Why?
So it sounds better.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you. You just sound like obviously you're muffled.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Pick a number.
28.
8.
This is the last week, I think. I'm ahead by 2.
Alfred Nobel is credited with the invention of what? Oh, the
Don't.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, see, I don't think so because I don't think you can invent that. Um,
Well, it's my best guess.
I'm going with penicillin.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Nice.
Oh, right. I think it didn't like the inventor of dynamite win the Nobel Peace Prize, isn't it? Wasn't it like named after him?
Maybe.
Interesting. He invented a bomb.
He invented a bomb.
What
I
is
guess he
dynamite
did.
then? It's an explosive. My apologies.
Yeah. Um, what is the longest English word with only one vowel?
There's no way either of us can guess this.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
Strengths.
That's it.
Oh, not very strong.
Not a very strong word there.
R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett, by the way.
Oh, RIP to Jimmy Buffett, dude. That's how did we not talk about that?
Yeah, bro.
That's tough.
I didn't have any margaritas.
No, neither did I. Also, I listened to like all of his music the other day, and by all I mean just like his top songs because all the other ones were really bad. He's only got like 4 songs that were like really good.
I don't even know which ones I know by him. But trobo tropophobia is the irrational fear of what?
Tropophobia. The tropics? I don't know. Here we go. What is the biggest country without a river? Why don't you do that one?
Okay.
But also, what is tropophobia?
Moving
Oh,
or
moving.
changing where one lives. I was gonna say vacationing.
I don't know.
What is the biggest country without a river? Okay.
I mean, I already know what my guess is.
Chad.
No, it was Chad, and then I changed it when you said Chad.
Um,
I am locked in. And I've finished. I'm on my last violet square.
I mean, do I just go centralized? Because there's
I
no
feel
way I
like you
know
got to
it.
go Africa, right? Because, like, I mean, Africa has so little water.
True that. I want to say Uganda again.
Mm-hmm.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I didn't give my answer, but
Yeah, you did. What was it?
I said Ethiopia. Saudi Arabia has no rivers.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, isn't that like the fucking like desert?
Yeah, but dude, that country's huge. Look at the size of that.
Oh, here it is. Where's Uganda? There it is.
Where's Ethiopia?
Ethiopia up here, I think.
What? Ethiopia is not up there, Dave.
Oh, it's not? I thought
It's
it
in
was.
Africa.
Thinking Lithuania. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
God damn it.
let's go. Good thing I didn't say Chad. Jesus Christ.
Dude, how did I not think of Egypt? I mean, I understand there's rivers in Egypt, but like, I could have thought of that too.
Yeah, but like, why would you say Egypt if you know there's rivers in Egypt?
Well, because I didn't at the time, but now thinking of it, I'm like, there's definitely rivers in Egypt.
Yeah. Now,
Dude,
what we
you're
should
telling me
do,
there's no.
there's no rivers in Saudi Arabia. Not a single one. You're just gonna zoom in on all the points of water. Dude, there's no rivers. How do people live here?
I mean, no river comes over here.
Guess not. Okay, but look up really quick. Are there any rivers in Uganda? And are there any rivers in Ethiopia? Because even though I'm closer, if there's no rivers in Uganda, I think we give it to you.
Well,
Oh,
that's
there's got to be rivers in Uganda.
Yeah, dude. There's fuck right there. That's
Where?
a fucking river and a half.
I don't see a river.
Are you stupid?
Is it called a river? Is that just a lake?
Boom.
River. Okay, what about Ethiopia?
Yeah. Guessing there's some rivers here. Oh, maybe not. Lake.
Your screen is moving so much slower than you're talking. Regali.
I don't think they consider that a river.
Okay, well then I guess I'll take it with Ethiopia.
Yeah, because I already had a river, so.
And that's a win for me. Anyways, Dave, where can the people find you?
Underscore David Sharkey underscore is my Instagram. DShark101 Twitter. Eat of the week. Eat of the week. Eat of the week. Eat of the week. Oh fuck yeah, dude. We went to Bricks in Cortland this past weekend. Got chicken bacon ranch pizza, brick oven pizza, and maple bacon honey. No, maple bacon burger. No, fuck. Maple bacon bourbon wings.
How good was that?
Delicious.
Yeah.
And I fucking had my fucking 10 wings and 4 slices. Hit the spot, dude.
Sounds good.
So good.
You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharky, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week. I don't think it was this week. I think it was technically last week, but I had no, it might have been last Thursday, right after the podcast. I had Chicken Cone, which is this place down here that serves chicken in a waffle cone. Dude,
Makes sense.
I got like a hot honey chicken in a waffle cone. Obviously waffle cone's nice and soft, and it's got like that sweet like maple, almost like mapley like syrup taste. And what else did it come with? I think I actually still have some in the fridge. I'm so excited. It's probably getting bad though because it's a week old. It came with something else. Oh, the fries came with fries. Fries were fucking good. And then I got a shake. What was the shake? Cookies and cream waffle shake. So there's like chunks of waffle.
What the fuck?
In the shake. Like chunks of waffle cone, not like waffle.
Oh.
Yeah, like waffle cone chunks in the shake. And it's cookies and cream. So fucking good, dude.
Sounds banging.
If you ever come down here again before I eventually leave this hellhole of a state, you'll have to get chicken cone because you'll fucking eat that shit up. I'll tell you what though, I came home that night, fucking shit my brains out.
Great.
Yeah. Worth it though.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's like so sugary. I don't know. Anyways, that's for the podcast.
Will you not hear me?
No. What were you saying?
I said, oh well, great when you said shit my brains out, and you said worth it, and I said, yeah, usually is.
Yeah.
It was just like
yeah, you're fucking mumbling back there.
mumbling.
What?
I have a fucking mask on.
Yeah. As to the podcast, what are you doing with your mouth? Put that thing away. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our clips from the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week for our 199th episode. Quickly approaching 200. Bye-bye, everybody.
Peace and love, baby.